Hello, my name is Sarah Woodard and I am your instructor for Literacy, Language, and Culturally Responsive Teaching 5201 Adolescent Literature. I'm going to just do a little bit of introducing myself and giving you an overview of the course so you learn a little bit about how to navigate the course and what to expect throughout the next 16 weeks that we have together. I am just starting my 22nd year as a classroom teacher. I've taught everywhere from 8th grade through 12th grade and also English language arts and also some graduate level classes as well. I spent 16 years teaching 8th grade and now I've been back teaching high school. I started in high school, went to middle school, and now I'm back at teaching high school. So I'm teaching 11th and 12th grade primarily right now, advanced placement language and composition, and English composition 121 and 122. It's concurrent enrollment classes with the Community College of Aurora in Denver Public Schools is where I teach, but we have an affiliation with the Community College of Aurora for our concurrent enrollment. So I actually was in your position many years ago. I graduated from the Literacy, Language, and Culture master's degree program in 2002. So the name has changed, been modified just a little bit. But I took the class that you're taking, I think in the spring of 2000, I think is when I took the course. And I had the opportunity to teach a face-to-face version of adolescent literature in 2010 at the university. And I also was given the opportunity to develop the online course that you are taking now. And I'm so excited to be teaching this course. I have long been an advocate and a proponent of using adolescent literature in the classroom in varieties of different ways. And one of the things that I'll do throughout the course is I'll share with you some of my different possibilities for maybe integrating young adult literature in different ways throughout whatever grade level or discipline that you might be teaching. Also about me, I love technology, and I'm always trying to incorporate new aspects of technology, different ways for students to be able to create and do some exciting things in the classroom. In fact, earlier today with my high school students, they started off today by creating memes on our first day of school, kind of their feelings about school, and so that was really fun for the students. I'm also passionate about yoga and I've practiced for about 18 years, and it's something that helps me just live life. And in addition to that, I love my dog, walking my dog, hiking, spending time in the mountains and our beautiful Denver metro area. I know not all of you are from Denver. Many of you are taking this course from different places in the United States, and so I look forward to learning more about you later this week in our introductions. For right now, I will give you a little bit of an overview of the course. With the exception of this week, we are starting today on Monday, but moving forward, our week for the course will begin on Sunday. All of the content will be posted and available at 12 a.m. on Sunday morning, and then anything that needs to be due for that week, well, I'll explain kind of the discussion structure in a moment, but anything that needs to be due will be due on Saturday by midnight. And the reason this makes sense to me is that all of us are in classrooms, we're busy, and sometimes it's kind of nice to know on Sunday, all right, what do I have coming up this week? What do I need to kind of budget for in terms of timing and planning? And then it gives you like one weekend day to kind of get started on that if necessary, and then a Saturday to kind of finish up. So that's our weekly structure. Of course, you don't need to, do any work on Sunday or Saturday if you can get yourself scheduled and, get all of your work done at other points in time, because I do know we're busy. Okay, so every week, the best way to navigate the course is to begin with the weekly overview. If you jump to a discussion, or if you jump to an assignment or jump to something else within that week's module, you might be confused about the order or the sequence of the way the week will work. So every week, all of our course materials and course content is posted in a module. I've named them just for every week we have in the course. Begin with the weekly overview. Read that entire page. It will give you links to articles, resources, videos, It will outline everything that needs to be completed for that entire week. And then once you've viewed the overview, then you can kind of move on to discussions and assignments and things like that. For some of our modules, especially this first one, I've actually set the requirements that you must start with the overview. You won't even be able to click on the discussion until you've viewed that overview page. It's with my high school students, we use Schoology as our learning management system, and we actually have settings that I can make sure that they view things, they post in discussions, they turn in something for an assignment before they have access to the next page or item in our learning management system. Not being that regimented with us, and of course you get to just navigate anywhere that you'd like as soon as you at least view that overview page for each week. Most weeks we will have online weekly discussions. It's a very essential component to our course in terms of building our learning community, learning from one another. And when we have weekly discussions, you will post your initial response by Wednesday. So you'll post your initial response by Wednesday, and then on Saturday you will need to reply to one or two of your peers depending on the requirements for that week. So weekly discussions, post your first response by Wednesday, replies by Saturday. Most all assignments we have in this class will be due on Saturday at midnight, with the exception of some assignments like our video book talks posted by Wednesday. There will be some exceptions, but I'll always communicate to you when assignments are due and when you need to have things submitted. As you're looking through the syllabus, you might be a little bit overwhelmed to see the amount of reading for this course. This course, one of the primary goals is that you read at least 20 young adult novels. When I took the course back in 2000, it was actually 25, so you're reading a few less. Please know that you'll be able to choose the books that you read. You're actually going to be submitting a proposed reading list by Saturday, September 2nd. I also want you to know that you are given reading time any weeks that the reader response blogs are due, and weeks that you have video book talks. There won't be any other assignments except for submitting your reader response blog those weeks. That's 4 different weeks that's due. And then there are 3 different weeks that we'll have video book talks. And for those video book talk weeks, you will post your video book talk by Wednesday and then reply to 1 or 2 of your peers' book talks by Saturday. But other than that, there won't be any other weekly discussion or requirements. So keep that in mind. Additionally, you'll be selecting a professional text to read. There's a list of options in the syllabus. There's a list of options in the assignment in Canvas. So you'll want to decide what book you'd like to read for your professional text study, at least by the 2nd week of class, and make sure you have a copy of that the 3rd week. And you'll have the option of working on that assignment individually or with 1 or 2 other people. And that's explained this week as well. So for this week, what we need to do is read the syllabus, read the week 1 overview, which kind of lets you know everything that you need to do for the week. Click on the links to every single one of the major assignments. That's going to take you to the assignment description in Canvas. It will give you a detailed outline of what's expected for that assignment, give you some information about it. If you have questions about the syllabus, if you have questions about any assignment, please post those in the open discussion. It's a pinned discussion in class that you'll have access to, and I'll respond to all of those questions. In the syllabus, it does say that you need to purchase a subscription to LiveText for your final project submission. You do not need to make a purchase for that. I need to fix that on the syllabus. I just found out that you do not need to purchase your LiveText subscription, that you will have that. It's free of charge for you. So in addition to reading the syllabus and the overview for the week, you need to write an introduction to yourself in the course introductions page. You will submit your initial response introducing yourself by Wednesday and then reply to 2 of your peers by Saturday at midnight. And then you'll want to start exploring some of the resources. There's links to several different websites for your proposed reading list. The reading list is not due until Saturday, September 2nd. And then you also want to explore options for the professional text that you might want to read connected to reading, teaching of reading, and the use of adolescent literature in the secondary classroom. And finally, you need to create a reader response blog. If you already have a blog, you may absolutely use that for this assignment, for this course. But then there are also some instructions where you can set up a WordPress blog or another platform, anything that you choose, but you'll share a link to the blog where you're going to post some reading responses to throughout this course. So it's great to meet all of you virtually, and I hope to have a great semester with all of you, and I'm so excited for everything that we're going to learn and engage in over the next 16 weeks. Please feel free to contact me with any questions, and I look forward to learning more about you very shortly.